Behold, a single red apple. Simple, right? A piece of fruit sitting on a table, pretending to be all innocent. But don't let it fool you. This thing has a resume. It's been the scapegoat for humanity's downfall, the ticket to immortality for Norse gods, and the reason Helen of Troy ended up on a bunch of amphorae. It's like the apple's been orchestrating history, while the rest of the fruit aisle is just sitting there, minding its own business. The apple is no ordinary fruit. It's the overachiever of nature, a perfect, glossy little overachiever. It came out of Kazakhstan thousands of years ago, hitchhiked its way across the globe, and now it's on every desk, in every pie, and tattooed on the back of some hipster's neck. Meanwhile, you've got plums thinking, how the hell do I compete with that? And think about the myths. The apple in Eden, right? First fruit with a marketing campaign. Eat me, and you'll know good and evil. Big promises for something you can now buy in a plastic bag at Walmart. And what did we get out of it? Shame, guilt, and taxes. The Norse gods had golden apples that kept them immortal. What do we get? Apples coated in wax, so they last longer on supermarket shelves. The cosmic joke just writes itself. Now, let's talk art. Dutch still lifes. They painted apples like they were auditioning for Broadway. Light streaming in, dramatic shadows, sitting next to skulls, half-eaten bread loaves, like they just walked off the set of a medieval soap opera. And the painters, they were probably thinking, why am I spending 3 weeks painting an apple when I could just eat the damn thing and move on with my life? And then there is Cézanne. He painted apples over and over, like he was trying to solve some existential fruit mystery. To him, the apple was the key to understanding the universe. But let's be honest. Some of those apples looked like they were already on day 3 of a clearance sale at the farmer's market. Or maybe he was just too polite to say no to a bad batch. Nevertheless, a great modern artist. Even the modern art couldn't resist. Magritte put an apple in front of a guy's face and called it surrealism. Warhol, well, he probably thought about doing apples, but got distracted by soup cans. And somewhere, bananas are looking at all this attention and saying, seriously? We peel ourselves for you, and this is the thanks we get. Now, scientifically, the apple is a marvel. It is out there, turning sunlight into sugar, creating this perfect balance of tart and sweet. A miracle of nature, right? Except when you bite into one and it tastes like cardboard because someone bred it for looks instead of flavor. Yeah, thanks, science. And yet, the apple has this weird emotional power. Literally, it's like the teacher's pet of the fruit world. People leave it on desks as if to say, thanks for teaching me math. But here's something that's going to go bad in just 3 days. And somehow that's supposed to say more than words ever could. But here's the real kicker. This apple, this red, shiny, perfectly ordinary apple, it wants you to believe it's timeless, eternal, above the fray. And yet, if you don't eat it or paint it, it will be a pile of mush in a week. And the moral of the story? No matter how symbolic or profound it seems, in the end, it's still just compost. Nevertheless, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. What do you say?